Hello my friends, my name's Darren from RC Scale Models, and today we have another kit review. This one's the Lockheed P-38H Lightning. This is the white box edition, the limited edition version from Tamiya. If you're interested of getting this kit, I would recommend you pick it up as soon as possible, because once they sell out, that's it, there is no more. And then once the second-hand market becomes on eBay or whatever, the prices are probably going to go through the roof on this. So if you're interested in getting it, I recommend you get it straight away. If you previously bought the Lockheed P-38, the previous one, this kit's pretty much the same. A couple of changes for the H. I'm not sure what the difference is between the H and the G and whatever. I'm not sure what the actual changes are. We'll figure that out. As I say, this is how the commercial sample comes as well, exactly the same. So this kit is brand new tooling, 2020, same as the one before that. You only get one scheme, which is this grey and green camouflage, number 162. To my understanding, this was designed for an aircraft that was previously restored and whatever for upcoming air show, but because of 2020 being all messed up, the air show is not going to go ahead now, and what they've done is gone ahead and released the kit anyway. So it's a typical Tamiya what size box anyway. Top opening box. Agreed with your colour sheet, your work manual, your kit, your decals. You do get a nice card inside saying thank you for your purchase and stuff from Tamiya, which is a nice bonus. I might actually keep that and pin it up on the wall. You do get canopy masks as well, so we'll take a close look at this anyway. So here's your worksheet. You got your colours down the bottom, is done by Tamiya colours only, because obviously it's Tamiya kit. Tools required, your glue, sprue cutters and knives and stuff, so we all know this anyway. As I say, if you built the previous P-38, you know pretty much what you're in for. So you start off with the cockpit, all nice detail and stuff. You have the two side walls of the cockpit, the instrument dash and stuff, and then we go on to the underside of the wing, lower section, dropping in your landing gear segment, wheel well, I think, or that could be. Cutting off the sprue tabs. Then we go into a wing spar support section. These are internal parts for the wheel bay as well. This is the internal wheel bay as well. And then we turn your attention to what looks like drilling out some holes, but is for variant A and B only. But remember, this is for the previous kit, because there's only one paint scheme. You don't really need to pay attention to that. Dropping in your wing spar support section, sandwiching the two wings together. This is the front nose, which houses the machine guns. You've got your flaps going in, two side cowlings as well. You have the three segments for lights. I'm not sure what these coloured lights mean. I think they're landing lights. If anyone knows, put it in the comments what those coloured lights actually mean, because one of them is red, green and orange. Flaps and the tips of your wing going in. This segment here is to do with the previous kit, so they've greyed it out because it doesn't actually mean anything anymore. This section is your superchargers for the H version. This section here is more supercharger and piping, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the supercharger and this is the top of it, more detailed parts. Once you've built that assembly, that should just slot in nicely. Then this section here is part of the boom system and landing gear. So this is the one of the lights, landing lights. This is part of the structural parts as well. These are the sidewalls of the landing wheel wells. Again, repeating the same process. More piping and tubing inside the wheel well, so it's nicely detailed. This round segment here is going to house a ball bearing for nose weight, which you do get in the kit as well. Down the bottom here we have what looks like the radiator system, if I'm not mistaken. This is the two segment of the two booms sandwiched together. Don't forget to put your ball bearing in. Bit of super glue or whatever, drop it in should to hold it in place. Front chin, more air scoops and radiator system, probably that is, on the side of the booms. Again, same step now, but repeating the process on the other side, because you've got two booms on the aircraft, so this is pretty much the same, but the opposite side. Dropping in your two booms, then your rear tail should slot in nicely, and the flaps are all fixed in, unfortunately. Landing gear segments, two-piece wheels, and your landing gear, which is this assembly. These are the landing gear doors here. We have hard points for if you're going to add extra fuel tanks. Dropping in landing gear doors, I would leave all this to the end, and same as the landing gear, if you can slot it in, which I think you can. Yeah, so you can paint it all and drop it in towards the end. These are the doors as well for the landing gear. Two types of tanks. You've got quite long slim ones and you've got short fat ones. And then we have a couple of pitot tubes and stuff. This segment here I think is a step. It folds in and out because the pilot climbs to the back and walks to the front. I think that's how they get into the cockpit. Up by the cockpit area, this is all radio equipment, I believe. It sits behind the pilot. Dropping in the seat. Strange way of doing it though, you do the cockpit and then you go back and do some more segments later. It's just a strange way of doing it. As I say, put your seat in, dropping it in. If you're going to have the pilot, you don't have to worry about the seat belts, you just paint him up and he slots in nicely. This segment here is how you do your canopy mask. I'm not sure if those canopy masks are pre-cut, but we will check that in a minute. Don't forget your gun sights and stuff inside the canopy. You can have the canopy open or closed, which is here. Then again, this segment here is for the other variants. It's not quiet, it's greyed out. The propeller system mould is one piece, and then the actual hub section comes as three pieces. The actual cone comes as another piece. Touching your side pieces on the engine. Propeller system going in, a couple of pitot tubes, and it should be the completed model by then. Here is your decals and masks. So we have Tamiya masks. Either you like them or hate them. These ones are not pre-cut, you're going to have to cut around the lines. You could always evolve to getting the Edward set for this if you want to, because I know there is an Edward mask set if you wish to do it that way. This is one set of decals for the American symbols, the Indian symbol number 23, and then you've got the yellow bands. I would try and paint them on, but you've got a little bit of a white on there as well, so I don't know how I'll go around doing that. I'll probably use these segments on there, but the actual propeller system I'll probably paint that, because that's yellow as well. If you wish to do the previous kit from the other two versions, you do get the decals to do that again, so And again, you don't even have to do these decals at all. You can do anything you like. It's your kit, you can do them how you like. But this is the markings you get with the kit. This is the giant colour call out. And we'll do this. Pause you for a sec. So there you go, folks. This is the underside, the side profiles of the aircraft. This segment here hasn't got any symbols on it. You can do it with or without. The same as on this side. Side profile, then you've got the symbol. Top side, the colours is required for this is the olive green for US Army or US Navy, or Navy Air Force, sorry, US Air Force olive drab, and natural grey for the bottom. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like these colour profiles from Tamiya. I like keeping these and pinning them up and sticking them to my wall. So we go with a couple of sprues. Tamiya with their staples. So this is one of the wing sections, lower, nope, sorry, this is the upper wing section. Quite a large wingspan for this aircraft in 148. As I say, if you built this previously, you know what the details like, you know how well the fit goes together. It pretty much shake and bake from Tamiya. All the ejector pins and stuff will be on the inside. I do apologise about those notifications coming through on my PC. Clear parts. Again, no problems at all. Landing lights. I think this one is the closed one, and these segments are part of the open one. This is nicely done. Here's the lower section for the front wheel bay. Again, nice and clean. All the markings and ejector pins on the inside like you expect, which you're not going to see. Two types of instrument panel. You only require for one of these for the H version, I believe. Cockpit detail. There's the sidewalls of the cockpit. You need to add some more detail to that by adding dials and stuff. Parts of the radio equipment and stuff. This is the part of the radio equipment section, so it was not all nicely done. There's your pilot. I think that's superb for plastic. Some of the best pilots I've ever seen, and plastic figures I've seen anyway. That's pretty good for Tamiya. This segment here, small parts, landing gear, there's another instrument dash section, moulded in machine guns. They're not the best detailed ones, but they're okay for plastic. I will build this kit. I'm not going to save it or anything. What I'll do is I'm not going to do any aftermarket. This is going to be straight out of the box build. This giant sprue here contains your booms. Again, nicely done. And then we have your flaps. Internal wheel bay segments. Some more landing gear legs. We have top section where the supercharger sits. And that is the supercharger detail. Tip to your wings. There's the nose. You do get some polycaps for the propeller system. Here's your rear wing. As I say, it's all moulded as one piece, unfortunately, but the detail is pretty good. Here's your propeller system. The back part of the hub is already attached, and then you have to build up the rest of the segments. These are tops of the wings, I believe. Nope, sorry, these are bottom of the wings, because these are two lights going there as well. Again, nice detail. Yeah, cockpit seat. Some more machine guns. There's that weird step piece. What else is on here? Side cowlings. There's that piece that goes at the bottom with the lights. We have two sprues exactly the same in this one. These are identical. So this consists of flaps, your wheel segments, open or closed. Unfortunately, they are two-piece, so requiring a little bit of cleanup, may lose a little bit of detail on the tread. It all depends how tightly they go together. Part of the tail system, pitot tubes. There's the nose cone. One of the drop tanks, the really long skinny one, and this is the short fat one. Actuator arms and stuff. There's part of the air intake for the radiator system, I believe that'd be. More scoops. And there's those radiator parts. As I say, there's two of these. The last sprue contains wing spar and parts for the weight. So down here we have all fine detail parts, so be careful taking this off the sprue. We have these segments here are internal wheelbase segments detail, more piping and stuff for the internal wheelbase. These are the landing gear doors. Here's that giant wing spar, which consists of the internal part of the landing gear. These are the sidewalls of the landing gear. These are the main parts of where the bolts go into, the ball bearings for weight. Again, this has got nose gear segments up here, landing gear segments. The front wheel, again two-piece, open or closed. What else is on here? Pretty much it. Again, this is a large sprue, but just be careful of these detail parts. Here's those ball bearings. So there you are, my friends. There's another kit from Tamiya, P-38H Lightning, limited edition. If you're interested in getting one, get one now before it goes through the roof in prices. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.